Hello YouTube, I am Lowland. I recently started playing Elder Scrolls Online and wow, I really like this game. I really do. This is like the first MMO ever that I put so much time into it, and I decided to make a series just cataloging all of the quests and solo dungeons. Yeah, let's get started. First objective, go to Solitude. Now, this guy keeps popping up, so let's see what he has to say.
There's no time. Take this. Keep it safe.
Wait, what are you giving me?
Information. The Ice Reach Coven at work in the west. Just need more proof. Go, they're coming.
Who's coming? The ones who attacked you?
Don't trust them. Only Lyris. She's...
Hold on.
You there. What did that fugitive tell you? Who are you? Another spy? What did this lying Easterner say to you?
I was just going about my business when I saw that he was injured.
Assisting a fugitive is a crime in Hafingar Hold. Unless you want to find out how we deal with traitors and spies, tell me what he said to you.
He died before he could say anything.
Lucky for you. If he had told you any seditious lies and you decided to keep them from us, you'd have been in real trouble.
I hear you.
Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Solitude doesn't take kindly to instigators or strangers. And mark my words, you'd rather not get on the wrong side of the High King's guard.
Bye.
Go on. Just remember, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Whatever. Let's go. You have to read this. Where is it? Well, it's not here. Ah, this is XP boosts. I might do that later. Ah, use. Scrap of... Go away. Scrap of paper with buried writing scrabbled in a shaky hand sits on top of the pile. Vondalt. The guards came asking about you. They were rattling their scabbards at anyone they could find. I'm scared. I hid your horse in the woods. I'll wait in the barn by the stables outside the city, but only for one more day. An official looking from an annotation. Declaration of customs, port of departure, sentinel, port of arrival, Solitude. Cargo offload, 3 barrels of oasis water, 4 crates of Skyrim housewares. Alright. Let's go gather these things. Nothing to see here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Take it. And the rest is over there. Let's see what mount I have. It's a big wolf. I love it. Let's make some haste. You didn't see anything. You catch butterflies. Oh, right. Just in case I have to fight. Stop running. I think I'm gonna have 3 skill points. So I'm gonna allocate to one of the classes. And eventually go, or try and go, tank. Puncturing strikes. Launch a relentless assault, striking enemies in front of you 4 times with the Adric spear. Cool. Will do. Okay. Dawn of that. Sunfire. Blast an enemy with charge of radiant heat, dealing 1648 flame damage and an additional 3295 flame damage over 10 seconds. Okay. So that's number 2. And then restoring light. Beacon of inner light, healing yourself or a wounded ally in front of you. For 4900, blah blah blah. Right. Soul magic, yeah. We'll see. Oh great, I took the wrong path. Can I climb? Shite. I hope this is the right way. Otherwise, anything like trivial, not important. I'll just cut it away. I have a minimap, which for those interested, settings, add-ons, AUI, advanced UI something. You can find that mod, and it comes with minimap, combat, buffs, stuff, all of that. You can move them, quest tracker. A good mod to start with, in my opinion. Resume. So...
Stay back! I'll do it! I'll stab you!
That's not necessary.
I mean it! One step closer, and I'll stick you like a hawker!
I'm not here to hurt you. I need to talk to you about Brondald.
I don't know any Brondald. That is what I told the guards, and that is what I'm telling you. I don't want any more trouble. You make me stab you, and it's my word against yours.
Brondald's dead. He left me with a handful of papers and a lot of questions.
Dead? Stone's mercy. I'm next, aren't I? I promise. I don't know anything. I won't make any trouble. I'll disappear. I don't even like it here. You'll never see me again.
I didn't kill Brondald. Just tell me what this is all about.
He did not tell me a lot. Said he was tracking some bad people. Asked me to keep an eye out for any unusual comings and goings. He'd come by now and then with a sweet roll and a few coins for my trouble. He was nice.
And did you see anything out of the ordinary?
The last time we spoke, it was about the men with the job postings. A pair of wolves in sheep's clothing. Trying to blend in, but still off around the edges. Same with their horses. Sheared mountain mares. Come from the Reach, I wager.
Job postings?
Flyers. They were hanging them at the inn around the city. Something about a lucrative opportunity in the Druidec Mountains. I really did not pay them a lot of attention. I was more interested in the men distributing them.
So what are you going to do now?
Take Brondol's horse and run before someone less friendly comes to find me. Bron was going to take me back east after he finished here. I want to live where strangers are welcomed with a smile instead of a scowl. I hear Wilhelm is like that.
Are the people here that suspicious of strangers?
We're stuck between the despot of Markarth and the Skald King of the East. Both sniff around like wolves, waiting for a moment of weakness to strike. Not a day goes by without a threat of war. It is exhausting living this way.
I think those men were trying to hide where they came from.
They'd be wise to. The only time Reachmen and Nords meet is to kill each other. I always heard they were raiders and barbarians. No interest in honest labor. Or writing, for that matter. Not the sort to post job notices.
What do you think they really want?
Who knows? Maybe they really do need laborers. Can't imagine Reachmen would hire Nords, so... It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Tell me about Reach.
A wild land full of wild folk, located south and west of here. It's changed hands between Richmond and the Nords more times than I can count. But they control the territory now. Seeing Richmond wandering the streets of Solitude, it makes me nervous.
Why does that make you nervous?
It's the same if you knew the tales of the fall of Markarth. What the Richmond do to folks they capture. Better to slice your own throat than let those barbarians take you alive. If they raid our hold, just run and don't look back.
Alright. Goodbye. One more item. Steed. Wolf. So this one is... Ooh, can I loot this? Empty. Ah, that's stealing. I'm not gonna do that yet. Might do it later. I didn't take it. Go away, pop-up. I'm gonna have to swim. Ah! What is that? What is this? Torchbuck. River bait. Cool. Oh wow, these are all for my other characters. I didn't even know that. Well, fishing is simple. Just wait until you see the animation and then bop, reel in. Hello. They're not feeling it. There it is. Used bait. What a... Okay, that was trash. Let's do this. Can I take you? Okay, I can heal myself. Nice. We have restoration staff. That's trash. Not sure I'll sell it. What's the size of my bag? 60. That's appalling. Alright. Bones holds. Hidden belongings. Lyris. Here's a letter to Lyris stuck between the covers. If you're reading this, I never made it to our meeting at Blue Palace. I'm likely either dead or in a dungeon. The flip-flop was that? Ooh. Alright, well I'm underpowered for that, so I'm just gonna head back to this house. Map. It's not that far. Oh. Mount up. Alright, I'll catch you guys at the entrance. Alright. This is the town of Solitude. Where do I have to be? All the way up there. This is neat. Oh, what do we have here? What is that? That armor, I think.
It's hard to get good metal.
Store. Okay, I'm not gonna spend any of it. I have 5k on my other character. But I'm just gonna progress.
What is it?
Naturally, so to speak. Way there. Okay, she's all the way up there. Lyris Titanborn.
Fascinating.
The side quests. I'll do those too. Oh, there she is. Hi.
I'm accustomed to stairs, but I reached my threshold for gawkers a long time ago. Move along. I'm waiting for someone.
Brandalt isn't coming. He's dead.
What? Damn it. Queen Gerhild will be here at any moment. Look, Her Highness is expecting to talk to me and my contact. I need you to pretend to be that contact, or this will go very badly.
What is this all about?
We can exchange intimate details of our lives later. Right now, just know that the safety of all of Skyrim, maybe even all of Tamriel, depends on how this meeting goes. So follow my lead and be on your best behavior with Her Highness.
Follow your lead with what?
Lyris Titanborn. Your reputation is known even here in the West. Is this one of your famed companions?
No, but I assure you my partner is one of the Skald King's best. Go introduce yourself, partner.
I am Gerhild, Queen of Skyrim. Allow me to welcome you on behalf of our kingdom, our city, and our hold. Who might you be?
Nestium. Majesty. Majesty.
The letter that preceded your arrival said an attempt was made on the Skald King's life. It indicated that High King Svargrim would be next. My husband took that as an accusation and a threat. He will not meet with you, but I will hear you out.
I've witnessed some concerning things since I arrived here. Majesty.
Have you anything that would persuade my husband? It will take some substantial evidence to convince High King Svargrim to heed the words of the hated Yoren, the Skald King.
There's evidence of Reachman actively around Saltitude.
Reachman transgressions will not be enough for Svargrim to accept outside help. He's a prideful man, and the bad blood between him and Yoren runs deep. I will speak on your behalf, but you and Lyris will need to bring me proof he cannot ignore.
We'll find that proof, Your Majesty.
Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager to see what else you uncover. I will do what I can, but be as discreet as possible. If you run afoul of my husband, he won't hesitate to return you to Yoren, and not necessarily in one piece.
Why is there bad blood between High King Svargrim and Yoren the Skald King?
Eastern and Western Skyrim have been at odds since the kingdom was divided. Yoren's ambitions for the Ruby Throne, however, have created a new level of tension. Forming alliances and raising armies for conquest. Should we not be wary of such a man?
Svargrim thinks Yoren wants to take over his kingdom?
Frankly, yes. He believes Yoren hasn't marched here with an army as yet, because the Western holds are firmly united against Pact rule. My husband is certain Yoren plots to erode those allegiances. He will not easily earn the High King's trust.
What sort of proof will persuade High King Svargrim to listen?
You must convince my husband that a threat greater than Yoren exists. Further, this threat must directly imperil the High King. Find proof of this, and I will assist you how I can. Helping to keep our hold safe will also allay his concerns.
What we've found so far isn't enough.
It's enough for me to believe your intentions are sincere. Learn more about these suspicious activities you mentioned, then bring it to me. If this threat is as dangerous as Yoren claims, prove it, and I will make my husband listen to reason.
The soldier accused me of being a spy. Are your people always so suspicious?
My deepest apologies. Between the Reach to our south and the Ebonheart Pack to the east, our soldiers have come to see all outsiders as a potential threat. I will look into this. Vigilance cannot be allowed to become a bludgeon.
Alright. Let's talk to Lyris.
You handled that better than I expected. Now what in Mara's name happened to Brundold?
He was playing Pursuit and gave me a bundle of papers before he died.
Damn. Lucky thing he found you. Brundold was supposed to get the lay of the land before I got here. Without his information, my work for Yoren the Skald King could be over before it begins.
Here's everything I found.
Smugglers and Reachmen up to illicit business. Nothing unusual there, but Brundold thought it could be connected to the Coven. I'm short a good investigator, and you stepped into the role easily enough. Can I count on you to help me with this?
What do you need me to do?
Brundold mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc named Mog who frequents the Lonely Troll Inn. Let's find them and see what they can tell us.
Can you explain what this is all about?
Succinctly? No, but I'll try. The Ice Reach Coven recently attacked the Skald King. We learned they're planning something in Western Skyrim as well, so Yoren sent me to warn them. Beyond that, we have the leads Brundold found, and that's about it.
Tell me about the Ice Reach Coven.
Reach witches from an island to the north in the Sea of Ghosts. Nords drove their kind out of Skyrim a long time ago, and we thought they were gone forever. Seems we were wrong.
Why did Yoren send you to help Svargrim? They obviously have a bad history.
While it's true that Svargrim and Yoren don't get along, the Skald King doesn't want something terrible to befall Western Skyrim. That would be bad for the East as well as the West. Besides, Yoren was hoping for an opportunity to improve relations.
Who are you again?
Lyris Titanborn. I was one of Emperor Varen's 5 companions. Currently, I serve Yoren the Skald King. Skyrim's my home, and I'll do whatever's necessary to protect it. Whoever's behind these threats will regret it, as soon as we identify them.
Green recognized you.
This axe and I have been all over Tamriel, to oblivion and back on more than one occasion for that matter. I've earned my reputation. Yoren hoped my fame might persuade Svargrim to grant me an audience, but it seems to be working against me.
What makes you say that?
Most of the tales of my exploits involve the liberal application of the blade of my axe. Svargrim must think Yoren sent me here to strong-arm him into joining the Pact. He's wrong, but I'd probably jump to the same conclusion.
How do we know the smugglers and Reachmen are even connected?
We don't, but it's all we've got. Even if they aren't connected to the Ice Reach Coven, taking care of a few of Svargrim's problems might earn us some goodwill. Now, let's go check out the back alleys and the Lonely Troll Inn.
Alright, let's go.
I'm not the first Nord from the east to receive a chilly reception at the Blue Palace. Doubt I'll be the last.
Bloodhound. I think I have that somewhere.
Knowledge. Hard to imagine the Skald King spent his youth studying verse in this stodgy old kingdom.
Hello.
Grega.
Hey, don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game, porkface?
Brundold said you might know something about the smuggled goods from Sentinel.
Don't know any Brundold. Don't know you. Either way, I got nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak.
You won't talk to me. You can talk to my large friend with the axe.
My friend asked nicely. Talk. or the next thing to roll will be your heads.
Kasala! She handles all the smuggling in Solitude. Her warehouse is on the docks.
That wasn't so hard. Come on, partner. We're done here.
Let's go. Ooh.
Borfrey, is that you? Listen closely, you insufferable clod. I need you to find my notes and... Wait, you're not Borfrey. I can tell from the lack of heavy breathing and sniffles. Who are you?
Nest, are you stuck in a bottle?
Stuck in the bottle? No. This is a devious and very stubborn illusion. One that you now have the privilege of breaking. I was conducting some research, you see, and inadvertently triggered this spell. Luckily, I know how to reverse it.
Alright, we'll do that one later. All the way up there. Mount up. Go to
Castle
Lonely
Dow is a
Troll.
monument to the Western spirit. Stony and cheerless. Maybe the new tower will liven up the place.
There it is.
You must be Mog. I have questions.
Questions? Happy to oblige. Buy a few rounds and let's chat.
You're going to answer me, Orc, or...
Hey! Nobody intimidates my friends.
Princess Svana.
Much to do. My accent broke. It's bad luck, I tell you.
I cannot complain, but that does not seem to stop me.
Fana, let's talk.
Right to walk in here and bully my friend. Did my father send you?
Why would your father send someone to bully Ma?
Because he doesn't like Mog. But I like Mog. Mog doesn't care that I'm a princess, and it doesn't matter to me that Mog's a scoundrel. If my father didn't send you, why are you threatening my friend?
We wanted to ask if he saw the people putting up the job postings.
Smelly bastards. Cheap, too. Wouldn't buy us a drink. They hung their flyers and left without saying a word. Then a different smelly bastard showed up to sign on workers. He was a charmer, though.
You remember anything else about the charmer?
His breeches fit well. And he was handsome. Not a Nord. Breton, maybe. I didn't really listen to what he was saying. A half-dozen workers left with him. Off to the Drudok Mountains or someplace. He hasn't been back since.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let's talk outside, partner. So we've got a mysterious Breton possibly working with Reachmen, recruiting workers for some unknown purpose. Plus, there's a smuggler hiding unknown contraband in a warehouse down by the docks. I say we deal with the smuggler first.
Why the smuggler?
We know where to find her, and we more or less know what she's up to. And if the two are connected, maybe the smuggler can help us narrow our search for the Breton. Ready to visit Casella's warehouse?
I'm ready. Oh, clipped right in there. Okay, now let's see. Mount. Wolf time. Oh, this is so slow. And she is so fast without mount. Is it here? Yes, must be.
That's Casella's warehouse. Only one sentry. Let's try not to cause a scene.
Private property. Get lost. Wait. A half-giant? Is that Lyris Titanborn?
Lyris?
Blood and Blade. Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn. What a woman. She's even larger than I imagined. No wonder she fought Swordmaster Sai Sahan to a draw. Wait, is he here too?
Nah, just us. We need to see Casalla.
Until Casalla returns, I'd be happy to keep fair Lyris company in her stead.
Perhaps we could wait inside.
Alas, Casalla doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. But we can wait out here. Do you think Lyris would autograph my ancestral scabbard? It would mean so much to my son. When I have one. Do you know if Lyris is betrothed?
I'm not sure. But if you get your scabbard, you'd be happy to autograph it.
Oh, thank you, thank you! You don't know how much this means to me.
I don't know what you said to him, but this is our chance. Try the lock. Good job with the sentry.
Up. Up. Oh. Easy. Okay.
See what's in those marked.
Ah, that's a player. Phew. Okay. You have some upgrades. Take it. Take it.
I knew whoever was poking through our shipments would return. Brought muscle this time, I see.
Oh.
I'll pass. I I just want to know who's been meddling in my business.
Hi.
I had a feeling it wasn't just an opportunistic thief trying to steal my cargo. What are you after?
Proof of a plot against High King. Care to explain what's in these crates?
A plot against the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell? Preposterous. I'm simply facilitating a transaction between treasure hunters and a rich collector. So, who am I paying the bribe to? You or the High King?
What about these reach fetishes?
Give me that. Tribal crafts my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods, especially ones from the Reach. Nothing but sorrow comes from such business. This isn't cursed, is it?
Who hired you to smuggle this?
No name, just instructions and gold. Shipments come in, I make sure no one looks too closely and wait for a pickup. Never see same face twice. Last time it was a smooth-talking Breton with Nord laborers in tow. You want more? I need assurances.
I'm sure we can work something out.
They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was being thorough. Want to catch them? Start there. If that's all, we're leaving. I'm not losing my head over this.
Can you tell me anything else about the Breton and the laborers?
Breton was sly. Handsome even. Thought he could charm me into taking on additional shipments. Now that I know what's involved, the trouble isn't worth it. The Nords were local, hired hands from the Lonely Troll.
You never check your cargo?
I'm paid not to ask too many questions. This arrangement was a lucrative one. I trusted them, but it seems they took advantage of my natural greed. That won't happen again.
Brondald had good instincts. We're definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and reach fetishes out of the city. But for what purpose?
Some sort of ritual, maybe?
Without a doubt. The Coven's attack on Yoren involved a ritual. Why hire locals, though? Seems like an unnecessary risk. And how does the Breton figure in? I suppose using different people draws less attention. Something doesn't feel right.
You would check out that abandoned lodge.
Reason not to. Head there while I circle around from the other direction in case they're already on the move. Just be careful. I'd rather not lose another partner before we actually figure out what we're up against.
See you at the lodge.
Give your sentry my best, and tell him I owe him an autograph.
Alright, where do we need to go? Find the abandoned lodge. Seems to be up there. Let's go up. Even more up. See. And we, yes, yeah, good wolf. Let's follow this trail-ish. There it is. Small circle on the map. Up. Okay, that's not gonna work. Ooh, interesting. Okay, that's not it. Let's keep looking. So we just... Ah, there it is. That's cozy. Ah!
I have more than I need, so I'll just feast on you.
Dodge. Nice. Gold. Iron Great Sword of Frost. I want this. See. Nowhere near an upgrade. That's okay. All apply at whip. Boom, brand new sword. Nice. Let's check the lodge. Hello, player. Letter to Antark Zaros. Preparations are complete. My Breton brother, we are ready to begin the ritual. And the latest shipment to Kilcrath Temple. Sister Ambrit will put everything to good use. You have done well. Await my next command. R. Okay. Empty, empty. Oh, that's a trunk. Ban. Some of this. Bookshelf. Always read the bookshelves. Some of the gods. Okay, this one wasn't useful, but some of them are. Can give you upgrade or level ups rather. Stew. Okay. No stew. Booze. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, can't search that. Fine, let's go. There's nothing here. Fine. Ooh. Yeah, I'll loot a lot. Like, I'll loot everything I see. And there's nothing here. I'd find Lyris. Fine. This place is huge. So, Lyris. Oh, okay.
All I found were these Reachmen stalking the pass. Decided they'd rather die than talk, so I obliged. They don't look like they're from Ice Reach, but they are wearing the Coven's medallions. Anyway, did you find the lodge?
The lodge was empty. But I found a letter for the Breton. Orders to send a shipment to Kilcreath.
Kilcreath? The temple to Meridia? Why would the Ice Reach Coven target a local Daedra cult?
The letter said that they were ready to start the ritual as soon as they received the shipment.
Damn, we're running out of time. I'll head back to Solitude and try again to warn High King Svargrim. You go to Kilcreath Temple and alert Meridia's priests. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Warn the priests, shouldn't we attempt to stop the ritual?
You'll be going up against the Coven by yourself. Warn the priests. If there's an opportunity to safely stop or delay the ritual, by all means. But don't take any unnecessary chances. I still don't want to lose another partner. Good luck.
I'll see you at Kilcreath Temple after you warn the High King. So be it. Just gonna follow the map. That was weird. Okay. Another way shrine. Good.
Stop! A disaster.
Holy shit.
Temple.
Norian, what do you want?
Don't be alarmed. I mean you no harm. But there are Harrow fiends swarming around Kilcreath Temple who do. Head back to safety before they find you.
I was sent to warn the temple priests.
I'm sorry. but you're too late. An unnatural storm struck the temple, and now the entire area is overrun by vampires and hero fiends.
What are hero fiends? And for that matter, who are you?
Hero fiends are feral vampires, a byproduct of the unnatural hero storm. As for me, I am Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. I came here on the trail of remains stolen from a mass grave in Bankurai. They were shipped to Solitude in ancient urns.
I found urns in crates smuggled into Solitude. They seem to be related to the Icereach Coven.
Yes, I've run into the Coven as well. The urns and the stolen remains play a part in a ritual to summon the storms. If you're willing, I could use your assistance. I need to finish my investigation of the site to see what else I can learn.
What do you need me to do?
I could use your help to examine the strange pikes erected around the temple. Hero fiends and vampires roam the area, making it difficult to get close. Hence the need for your assistance. You see, I'm not that confident in my combat prowess.
What exactly happened in Kilcreed Temple?
The Icereach Coven performed a ritual that unleashed a hero storm on the temple. It struck without warning and evaporated as quickly as it began. But in its wake, it left behind hero fiends. Innocent priests and pilgrims transformed into monsters.
It's a hero storm.
That's what I heard the Icereach Coven call the storm that struck Kilcreeth Temple. It's magical in nature, the result of some sort of ritual performed by the witches. I'm still investigating, but I think the hero fiends are a byproduct of the storm.
What's House Ravenwatch?
House Ravenwatch is one of the noble houses of Rivenspire. Our liege, Count Verandus, has dedicated us to the cause of peaceful coexistence between mortals and those of the vampiric persuasion. That often makes us defenders of Tamriel.
The Icereach Coven is comprised of witches, not vampires.
True, but I've seen evidence of a vampiric connection. At the very least, the material they transported from Bankurai included the remains of ancient vampires. They were part of an army that was defeated in the First Era. The Grey Host.
The Grey Host?
An army that consisted of vampires and werewolves, led by King Styriek and Verkarth. They were eventually defeated by the garrison at Bankurai in High Rock. It all happened a very long time ago. But such remains radiate with arcane power.
Aren't you a vampire?
Is it that obvious? But have no fear. As a member of House Ravenwatch, I have pledged to never take blood from an unwilling subject. I assure you, I'm only here to help.
How can a vampire help stop the Icereach Coven?
I am much more than just a vampire. In addition to being an agent of House Ravenwatch, I am a master alchemist and an expert in arcane studies. I do try to avoid direct violence, though, to make sure I never give in to temptation.
Goodbye. Alright. Let's go look for this stuff. Examine witch bikes.
A priest of Meridia. Maybe they can tell us more about what happened at the temple.
Yeah, that's a quest. Collecting some runestones. Oh. Oh crap. Yeah, I need auto loot. This is like ages ago. Okay. Swing. Die, finally. Gold. Okay. Let's examine the bike.
An alchemical residue. That should prove useful.
Enemies. There it is. Oh. That's big damage. Ah. Oh, cool. Take it all.
It's depleted. Just ordinary sticks and rope now. Interesting.
Down the road. Sneak. Yeah, I'm hidden. Yes, take it. Parts, nothing in here. Wait. There it is. Nice. Oh, I was helped. Not a player.
Can you feel the lingering energy? That's Daedric, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
These depleted witch pikes expended a lot of power to summon the Hero Storm. Now they're just ordinary sticks, but even in this state, they tell us much about the ritual that flowed through them.
Remind me, what did you learn about examining the depleted witch pikes?
I'm sure now that the pikes play a significant role as focal points for the storm ritual. The prepared pikes are depleted as the ritual runs its course, but I sensed lingering energy, including a Daedric taint. And we found an intriguing residue.
Significance of this residue.
It's the remains of an alchemical poultice that was spread over the pikes. Smells like rotting fungus, doesn't it? With a little study, I should be able to identify each ingredient in its makeup. Then I can begin to understand the ritual.
Should we take a closer look at the temple now?
One other thing I want to check first. I noticed the pilgrims leading a cart away from the temple right before the storm hit. Coven members could have tried to slip away among the innocents. The cart should be along the road south of the temple.
Let's check on the pilgrims. That's a bear. 60,000, I'm not around with that.
Strange. They're alive but unresponsive. Check the crates and see if they contain the smuggled items.
Oh. Okay, I got some dust.
Anything of interest in the crate?
The crate was empty except for some dust and ash.
I can't believe anyone knowingly involved would have let themselves be exposed to the storm. Perhaps the pilgrims were tricked into transporting the crate. Or maybe it was slipped into their cart.
Do we check the temple now?
Yes, of course. Though I fear what we may find there. The temple was clearly at the center of the storm. Regardless, there's still a lot we don't know about the effects of this ritual. Observing the target area could offer new insights.
Let's head to the temple. Yeah. Hope this is the right way. Okay. Level up. Let's see. Braces. They all come with health. I need heavy. Let's go. Some more health. Commit. What do we have? Piercing javelin. Some magical. Solar flare. Magic damage. Healing ritual. Two-handed? Oh yeah. Uppercut. I need this. Critical charge. Cool.
I hate to leave these.
No. I wanted to search. Iron Maul. E. Yeah, it is a level 4. I'm gonna equip it. Let's see what this is all about.
These are temple priests and pilgrims. It seems the storm killed them.
Let's check for anything else. Talk to Fenorian.
I want to learn more about the ritual and how it produces the Hero Storms. And I need to confirm my theories about the storm's effects. I'll start by examining the residue from the witch pike to identify the components used to power the ritual.
What do you need to examine the what do you need to examine the residue?
My alchemical equipment. It's extremely fragile, so I left it in my pack. I hid it among a copse of trees once I saw all the vampires and Herafiends. Once I retrieve it, I can find a place to begin my analysis.
Let's go find your pack. Wolf.
That's close enough, Reach.
Wait, wait! I'm not part of the coven!
Okay.
Looks like I made it back just in time. This place is crawling with vampires, and that one was about to make a meal out of you.
That's Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. He's investigating the Icereach Coven just like us.
House Ravenwatch. I've heard of them, but he's a long way from Spire. Well, if you're willing to trust a vampire, I suppose I can too. I spotted a Coven Witch. If we hurry, we might be able to catch her.
A Coven Witch? Where?
On the cliff overlooking the temple. Calls herself Sister Embrit. I was going to rush her, but I wanted to make sure you hadn't run afoul of any of these monsters first. No offense, Fen. Come on. If we're lucky, the witch is still up there.
I'll meet you up there.
Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade?
There's his backpack. Alright, let's go. Wolf! What is going on here? Alright, what's that new one? Oh. Ice. You want some of this? Ow. Bunk. I think I prefer the sword though.
Seems the ritual needs refinement.
Kill her
Oh
before
shit.
we summon another storm.
How about
Willing sacrifices. How nice.
Sacrifice me. I'd rather give you my axe, witch.
and where are you?
I hoped you could take her prisoner. No matter. I found something. This way?
Let's
Where's your
go.
vampire friend. I'm gonna look around here.
What is this? Oh, it's an urn. Okay. I thought it was like an egg.
You see, these are the same as the urns smuggled from Bankarai. They didn't just shatter, they exploded. I can sense traces of magicka clinging to the shards that matched the energy used in the storm ritual. These other fragments, though.
Other fragments.
All this rubble scattered around didn't just come from these urns. The texture and patterns are different. They appear to have used the funerary dust in the urns to summon the Harrow Storms. But I'm not sure what was inside the larger vessels.
Larger vessels?
Look at the shape of the fragments. They come from a hollow receptacle of some sort. Something at least as tall as you. Perhaps larger. Just another piece of the puzzle. Maybe when I analyze the witchpike residue, an answer will suggest itself.
Come to Solitude with us. There must be a place there where you can set up your equipment.
Thank you, but no. I try to avoid large population centers. The temptation. You understand. I'll find someplace nearby, but out of the way where I can set up my equipment and work undisturbed. I'll send word when I have something to report.
Do you have a location in mind?
I met a clever woman who lives in the bog near Morthal. Old Mjolnir's a dying breed among the Nords, a practitioner of the old magic. The locals both admire and fear her. If anyone can help me untangle the Coven's ritual, it's her.
Where is Mortal?
Western Skyrim consists of 3 holds: Hothengar, Hjalmarch, and Carthald. Morthal is the capital of Hjalmarch. It's located southeast of Solitude, along the river Hjal. Old Mjolnir lives in the marshlands nearby.
Have you dealt with anything like this before?
The Raven Watch has had to curtail rogue vampire clans, and put down feral blood fiends on occasion, but I've never dealt with anything like this before. People turning into harrow fiends, or becoming mindless harrowed. It it's a nightmare.
Alright, you had a theory about the effects of Hailstorm.
Yes, but more research is required to confirm anything. Still, from what we observed here, it appears the Hailstorm produced 3 distinct results in those caught within it. It turned them into Hierophants, or harrowed, or it simply killed them.
What makes you think old Lowland can help?
Lowland's experience with the old ways and reach magic make her ideally suited to assist me in this endeavor. She's the closest thing to an expert we're likely to find out here. At least one who doesn't want to feed our eyes to a harpy.
Alright. Bye. Lyris.
What did your vampire friend discover?
Fenorian thinks the Hailstorms created the Hierophants and the Herald.
Reach witches summoning magical storms to create feral vampires? That's horrible, but to what purpose? Well, that's the next puzzle to solve. First, we need to get this information to the Queen. Here. This was for Brondel, but it's yours now.
Well, thank you.
Queen Gerhild needs to hear what we discovered at Kilcreath Temple. Hopefully that will be enough for her to get us an audience with High King Svargrim.
Do we have enough evidence to convince the king and the queen of the danger?
The Queen seemed reasonable. She'll believe us. As for Svargrim, who can tell? I haven't met the man, but everything I've heard describes him as prideful, arrogant, and hard-headed. Even with the Queen's help, there's no guarantee.
So what do we do if High King Svargrim refuses to see us?
I'd like to knock down the palace door, grab him by the throat, and shake him until he listens. That would probably start a war, though, and Yoren specifically asked me to avoid that. For now, let's bring our evidence to Queen Gerhild.
Let's go see High Queen.
If there's anything else we need to discuss, let's get it out of the way now, before we return to Solitude.
Why do you think the Ice Reach Coven wants to turn people into Hierophants?
Hey, you and Fenorian came to that conclusion, not me. Still, it makes as much sense as anything. As to why, I have no idea. Its connection to vampires, though, that's troubling. We should keep Fen away until we get into Svargrim's good graces.
Ben is going to seek help from a clever woman near Mortal.
A clever woman? Out here? Nords are extremely distrustful of magic, especially Nords from Western Skyrim. I'm surprised the people of Morthal tolerate her presence. If anyone can help Fen figure out the Coven's ritual, though, it would be her.
Should we help them with their research?
Our priority remains getting an audience with High King Svargrim. We need to convince him that the Ice Reach Coven is a threat to his kingdom, and get him to help us stop them. Let's return to Solitude and present our findings to the Queen.
What's a clever woman, lol?
Clever men and women are Nords with an aptitude for magic, though most use the term to refer to practitioners of the old ways. They're rare, not the usual adepts found at the Mages Guild. Distrust of magic runs deep in Skyrim, especially out here.
Why do the people of Skyrim distrust magic?
Could be that the elves our ancestors fought soured our taste for magic. Or maybe there weren't enough skalds singing about wizards going to Sovngarde. Might be that Nords just prefer their natural talents. Either way, magic isn't popular here.
Alright, well, we finished the first part of the quest. I'll catch you guys with the next episode, which shouldn't be too long. Bye.